Hey everybody, today we're gonna be checking out everything that's coming on this Friday's new event, all the new rewards as well as the gameplay systems, and all in all it's a new gacha, so we'll see everything there is to be waiting for about it. And then we are also gonna be checking out the new system that came out recently, which is the whole Manor gameplay system revamp, and we're just gonna be going through it and seeing what's new about it, what you can expect from it, and is it really cool or not. I'll just give you my 2 cents as we go through the new stuff in the game, so let's get into it. Started off with the new Manor systems. Like as soon as you just go into your Manor, you're gonna see that things have shaken up quite a little bit. First and foremost, you're gonna be having this little bird down here who's gonna be selling you some stuff which you're gonna be using to be leveling up your companions in the whole idea or systems that are related to the new sort of changes that come to the Manor, right? You're gonna be able to level up some of the pals and avians and just get some of their skills related to the different aspects of the Manor leveled up. And then you're also going to be seeing that you no longer have the previous building that was here, the retainer shop. Now we have the workshop. Freeze! Download Legend of Mushroom through Aptoide right now and enjoy bonuses of up to 35%. As you accumulate these bonuses, you'll be able to use them to buy things for you instead of actually using your real money like we are showing right here. All you need to do is go to Google and search for Aptoide and click on the first link that appears and download it. As you download Aptoide, it will install in your device. Once it is installed, go ahead and search for it in your device, and then within it, go ahead and search for Legend of Mushroom. Go ahead and click on Legend of Mushroom within Aptoide and download it and install it in your device. Then head on over to Google Play and search for AppCoins Wallet and download it and open it up. Once you have it installed, here you'll be able to see how much bonus you currently have accumulated, and you will also be able to input my promo code Midway5 to be able to go ahead and earn an extra 5% bonus in Legend of Mushroom when buying stuff. There is a guide down in the description, and the code is also down here on the screen as well as in the description, so go ahead and get it now and start earning more value for your money. Here is where you're going to be able to craft or actually just bake, I guess, the new food, which is going to be used to regenerate the stamina that your pals and avians are going to be using. Now, I'm talking a lot about pals and avians and why are they even related to the Manor system. Well, you're going to be finding out about that here on the part-time management section up here, where you're going to be able to set up some of your, first and foremost, pals together with some avians in some cases to go along and do the work for you, right? So they're going to be able to plant the seeds for you. As you can see right here, you select a team and they are going to be able to go through your seeds and just plant them for you. You can also set up a team which is going to be using your fertilizer to water the plants for you. So you can just let that run and you're going to be increasing your production of the food for the statue system, right? And then you also have another pile you can set up basically to go ahead and do crop stealing for you automatically. So you kind of just like forget totally that the whole Shroomy farm exists. Now, moreover, you also have the mine system, which has gotten a bit of a revamp. Now, you no longer really need to be playing this manually. All you do is you go through the mine and you are going to be trying to find these sort of small normal mine or like bigger kind of mines. And once you do find them, automatically the pile that you have set up with a team of avians is going to be actually going through the mine for you in a couple seconds, sometimes a little bit more depending on the difficulty of the mine. And they're going to be getting you some rewards for it. As you can see, you can get basically ore, tickets, gems, and other items you can use in the mine, as well as some resources which you can then go ahead and sell over here in the bird we talked about before. As you can see over here, we got a lot of this, right? So let's just say I want to be selling one of these rock gems. I go ahead and right here and just sell it, and I cannot because I don't have any right now, but then I would just be getting these points, which is then what I use to be buying the materials that we talked about before for crafting the food and such and such and such. And then we also have a fluctuating price of the materials we get out of the mine, which is supposed to be somehow like you can you can actually have an influence in the market prices, but I don't really have any data on that right now. Like you can see, they're starting off like maybe at like 2,000 in 1,000. So yeah, all I know is that you are going to be selling this and the price is going to be going up and down. That's pretty much all there is. And then you use this to buy some more mats, and that's pretty much the whole system, right? Now, this also affects the tech park, but these tech park kind of change isn't really that relevant to me, at least, because all you can do is like set up somebody and tell it what your path for the research is going to be. So you like select a node up here, and then you tell it to like go down and select possible nodes you can keep on going through there. So there you go. You have like a bit of a how many of these upgrades you want to be going through. Like you have 10 in a queue, and then you can like get them all done. All in all, I don't really want to be doing that because I'm going to be saving up my ore anyways for the rush events. So this doesn't really change the gameplay too much for me, but if you are like a new player and you're just going through your tech research park, that's going to be all right. And then you of course have the mining team, which is going to be basically stopped once you run out of your pickaxes. You can no longer find any more mines, so that's going to be it. It's just going to be chilling there, right? So this is pretty much a TLDR of what the new Manor updates are. Now, before we get into the contents of this event coming on this Friday, we're going to be checking out the rush events happening now live in the game at the moment. We have the Relic Rush event, which is going to be running for 5 more days. And then we also have the Skill Rush, right? So in my server, that's going to be 64,000 tickets. That's quite a little bit. And for the Relic Rush, that's going to be 15, almost 16 million. God damn it. I don't really know I can do much on this too. As you can see, I only have 7 million on this one. I might participate just to get some more stuff in there. I haven't really upgraded my relics in a long time. So as you can see, if I spend my 7 million, I'm going to be in the top 10 for a little while. And the same with the tickets. I do have quite a few of them and not too many gems, but I can do something about it, right? So maybe I will dump those, but that's really not going to be in the video because I've done plenty of those videos in the past. Now let's check out the contents of the new event. So just like last time, we have access to the event previews nowadays, right? As I am a recognized content creator for Legend of Mushroom. So what we can see about this is pretty much it's just your regular gacha. You have some screens over here. Of course, the event is going to be following a bit of a pixel game kind of theme, so you're going to be able to see some of these splash arts here for like the gacha screens with all the different minigames you can go to. If you've played any gachas in the past here in Legend of Mushroom, you'll recognize that most of this is just your regular stuff. You can see that there's a little bit of a minigame over here to just like attack the gorilla, and in this case it's like soothe it or whatever. And that's going to be coming together with some community rewards as well as some personal rewards based off of the number of throws. I think we had this event like a month ago. Now this is your regular gacha, and we'll check out the actual rewards in a moment. But yeah, as you can see, it looks pretty damn cool, but it's the same all be all. You can have your pack purchase over here as well as the new currency, what it looks like. This is going to be the actual guaranteed purchase of the rewards if you actually have like you fail too much, right? You know what I mean? It's your like bad luck protection, and that is pretty much all the pictures we have. Then there's an explanation of basically every single one of the mini games happening in this event as well. So we have the battle pass kind of event, which of course you can buy into it, and there's going to be a new pal attached to it. Actually, I'm not sure if that one's new. Give me a second. Now that does look like a new pal to me. I don't have it in my list, obviously don't have it unlocked. So yeah, I'm thinking it might just be coming as a new pal in this event. I don't really know if the name is over here. It might just be, there we go, Mellow Cloud. Advanced rewards include the legendary pal Mellow Cloud, which, yeah, might actually be already in the game, but I cannot find it, so maybe it's actually a new one. Who knows, we'll find more about that one afterwards. Then we have a little bit of a minigame over here. Seems like some sort of Sonic kind of level, just touch on the screen and whatever, probably just go forward. Then we also have another minigame, which seems to be, I don't know if this is like the kind of minigame that you've like seen some of the advertisement videos where you have things spinning around you and you kill like people you come into contact with, or you're like shooting out stuff. Not too sure. Move up and down to target, to attack targets. Yeah, whatever, it's just like little minigames. You will probably get some free rewards out of just like doing this sort of challenges, and it's going to be pretty damn fun. You just like, yeah, you just like go through whatever wall has the lowest number or whatever, your daily low rewards, and then your whatever this is. Actually, it seems like there's a back attachment coming from this, as well as a costume, which is going to be like a separate kind of gacha. We usually nowadays have 2 gachas at once, so as you can see, double the greed, but also, yeah, double the potential rewards. And these are going to be the actual rewards. You can see we have a big ass sword, which looks quite interesting, obviously pixelated and stuff. We'll just read through it right now. Every 14 seconds, charges for 3 seconds and blocks 40% damage, okay, during which all attacks are banned except for counters. After the charge, release a charge slash, dealing a bunch of AoE damage and then a bunch of current basic attack damage, combo damage, as well as counter damage in the form of AoE. That's pretty important. The charge slash versus target's shield and ignores immunity. Every 1% lost HP lost increases the charge / damage by 1%. Alright, and global attack increased by 10%. This part of breaking the shield and ignoring immunity, that is probably extremely powerful, just like getting rid of any shields the enemy has, because during that time you're going to be blocking a lot of damage. And then you're going to be able to do no attacks, basically. You're only going to be able to do counters. So this sounds like extremely powerful, most likely for warriors, because they're not really going to be losing too much out of like having this up. And it's going to be a pretty big defensive barrier in general, as well as a bit of an offensive one. All in all, I think that is an alright artifact just from the looks of it. Of course, it looks pretty damn awesome. And the global attack increase is always nice. Then we have the mount, which looks straight up just like a joystick. 10% global defense on it, and let's see what it does. Gain 1 Battle of Rage for every 15 basic attacks, 12 combos, 12 counters, and 3 active skills, or after taking damage equal to 18% of max HP, alright. Each bar of Rage increases defense by 3%, and at 5 bars, uses all the Rage to increase damage resistance, attack, crit rate, skill crit rate, oh my god, basically every single buff in the game, for 12 seconds for 5 seconds. So, how many times can this occur in the game? Probably just as fast as you can like regenerate these bars of rage. So you're probably gonna have a pretty decent uptime of all these buffs, as well as having like a stacking defense buff. So this is actually pretty damn powerful. 12% basically on everything, like attack, crit rate, damage resistance, skill crit rate. This sounds like a pretty OP mount, not gonna lie. Global defense increase, probably not the best, but still, this sounds like a lot of buffs and probably a very high uptime on them, right? Unless I'm reading something wrong. And finally, let's go through the back accessory. So what's going to be doing is Dimension Warp, as you can see right here. It seems to be like a bit of a pixelated sort of portal. And then increase defense by 16% after the battle starts. Okay, that's like permanent. After 15 seconds into the battle, or HP drops below 70%, increase attack by 10%. Okay. After 30 seconds into the battle and HP first drop below 30%, increase damage resistance by 10%. Restore 10% of lost HP per second for 10 seconds. Oh my god, it's actually broken. Global HP increased by 10% as well, but this is actually broken. So you're going to be basically going back full HP. If you're able, of course, to survive during those 10 seconds, but you also get damage resistance increased by 10%. So you're going to be getting that increase in attack for basically forever. And then also that flat 16% defense increase. That is quite a stacked back attachment, not gonna lie. I think all three artifacts are actually, or artifact mount and back attachment, are actually pretty damn powerful altogether. And finally we have the costume preview, which I don't know what effect it's gonna be having, but it looks a little bit mediocre. Sort of reminds me a little bit of Minecraft. I don't know if it's like some sort of collaboration with the Minecraft, the new movie. I don't think so. There is no effect specified for the costume. It's probably just gonna be like 1% global HP as per usual. But that is basically all there is for the new event. So as you can see, lots of new content if you are a pay-to-win gamer in Legend of Mushroom. If you are so, please go ahead and check it out Aptoide if you haven't done so yet, as I already talked about before. And all in all, that is all the changes and the status of the game right now as it is. Expect this event to be live on this Friday, and that's it from me on this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, see ya.